Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to PMDC's online lecture room. I'm Associate Professor Sobia Arooj. Topic of this video lecture is Nomenclature of Complexes from Textbook of Chemistry for Grade 12, Chapter 14, D and F block elements. Transition metal complexes or coordination complexes are molecules that contains groups arranged around a central metal ion. For example, cisplatin, in which platinum metal is surrounded by 4 groups and it is an anti-cancer drug. In this complex, iron is the central metal atom and it is surrounded by 6 water molecules. The surrounding groups are called ligands. Sulfate is the counter ion. The central metal atom and ligands are collectively called as coordination sphere. Now let's discuss the IUPAC rules for the nomenclature of complexes. Rule 1. First, name the cation and then anion. In this example, sulfate ion has a charge of -2. Now in accordance with this -2, the coordination sphere will have a charge of +2. So the negative part of the complex is called the anion and the positively charged part is called cation. Rule 2. In naming coordination sphere, first write the name of the ligand and then the central metal atom. Ligands are named alphabetically in the order of negative ligands, neutral ligands and then positive ligands. Negative ligands are named with an ending of O. For example, bromo, chloro, ido, cyano, hydroxo, nitro, thiocyaneto, nitrato, amido, carbonato, sulfato, oxalato and ethylene diamine tetraacetato EDTA. Neutral ligands are named without any change. For example, ethylene diamine, amine, aqua, carbonyl, nitrosyl. Positive ligands are named with an ending of IUM. For example, hydrazinium, nitronium. Rule 3. In case of several same ligands, prefixes di, tri, tetra are used. Rule 4. If the ligand is polydentate, for example, EDTA, ethylene, diamine, prefixes bis, tris, tetrakis are used. Now let's apply these rules on this complex. This complex has water as ligand and water is a neutral ligand and is named as aqua. There are 6 water molecules, so for 6 we have to write down the prefix hexa and water is called aqua. Rule 5. In case of cationic, that is positively charged and neutral complexes, the name of the metal remains the same. In case of anionic complexes, metal name is followed by ATE. For example, platinum is named as platinate, nickel as nickelate, copper as cuprate, gold as aurate, silver as argentate, chromium as chromate and cobalt as cobaltate. Rule 6. Write the oxidation state of the metal in Roman numerals in parentheses. Now let's apply these rules to name this complex. In this complex, ligand water is a neutral ligand indicating the charge on water is 0. Now let's find the oxidation state of iron. Let's assume it is X. So place an X plus 0, the oxidation state of water, multiply by 6 as there are 6 water molecules and equate them to +2 because the charge on this coordination sphere is +2. By solving it we get +2, which shows that the oxidation state of iron is +2. To write down the name of this complex, first write for 6 waters hexa aqua and for the metal iron the name will not change because the coordination sphere is positively charged. So iron is placed as it is, and then the oxidation state of iron in this complex, which is +2, is written in the Roman numerals in parenthesis. Finally, the anionic part, that is sulfate. So this example of the complex is named as hexa-aqua iron 2 sulfate. Now quickly grab a paper and pen and try to nomenclate this complex. IUPAC nomenclature is included in section C of BICEP intermediate paper each year. Assign the IUPAC names to these complexes as an assignment. Thank you.